Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the Ghana Statistical Service is releasing the Provisional Gross Domestic Product estimates for the first quarter of 2026 and the monthly indicator of economic growth for March 2026. The results show that Ghana's economy grew by 6.4% in the first quarter of 2026, slightly higher than the 6.2% growth recorded in the same period last year. Non-oil GDP grew by 6.3%, demonstrating that growth remains broad-based across the economy. In simple terms, real GDP growth measures how much more goods and services the economy produced after removing the effect of inflation. The positive growth recorded in the first quarter means economic activity continued to expand. Services remained the largest contributor to growth, accounting for 48.3% of total growth and 45.7% of the economy. The sector grew by 7.1%, supported mainly by information and communication, which expanded by 25.2%, and transport and storage, which grew by 13%. Industry accounted for 32.9% of GDP, grew by 6.9%, up from 4.1% a year ago, and contributed 34.1% to the total growth. This performance was driven largely by mining and quarrying, which expanded by 10.7%, alongside a recovery in oil and gas production. Agriculture grew by 4%, contributed 13.5% of overall growth, and represented 21.4% of GDP. Strong performance in forestry and logging helped offset weaknesses in the fishing subsector. The monthly indicator of economic growth confirms this positive momentum. Growth was 6.1% in January, 7.7% in February, and 5.4% in March 2026. Services remained the main driver of growth throughout the quarter. The top 5 expanding sectors were information and communication with a growth rate of 25.2%, transport and storage, which grew by 13%, and mining and quarrying growing by 10.7%. Within this subsector, oil and gas recorded positive growth of 7%, representing a significant turnaround from the contraction recorded a year earlier. Other expanding sectors include trade and repair of vehicles and household goods by 9% and forestry and logging by 9%. While many sectors expanded, some activities experienced contractions. Fishing recorded the largest decline, contracting by 18.5%. Accommodation and food service activities declined by 13.6%. Water and sewage contracted by 3.7%, while real estate declined by 3.2%. Health and social work activities recorded a contraction of 1%. These areas require close attention, as sustained weaknesses in any economic activity can affect jobs, incomes, and future growth prospects. The implications are clear. Government should sustain macroeconomic stability, strengthen infrastructure, accelerate digital transformation, and address weaknesses in fishing and other declining activities. Businesses should take advantage of opportunities in the high-growth sectors such as ICT, transport, trade, manufacturing, and mining. Households should continue rebuilding savings, investing in skills, and preparing for new economic opportunities as growth strengthens and inflation moderates. I wish to express sincere appreciation to all ministries, departments, agencies, private sector institutions, development partners, and other organizations that provided data for this exercise. I also want to thank the dedicated staff of the Ghana Statistical Service, whose professionalism and hard work made this release possible. The Ghana Statistical Service remains committed to producing timely, accurate, relevant, and credible statistics to support evidence-based decision-making for national development. Thank you.